Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a really exciting video because I feel like this video has just been the #1 requested video ever since I got pregnant. So today we are going to do a baby names I love but won't be using. I have been accumulating these not only for years, but for quite a while now. So I am so excited to share with you guys. I have my list down, so anytime I think of a random name, I write it down. So yeah, I'm really excited to share some of these names with you. I'm kind of iffy on it because I know I want another baby. I know I want at least 2, so me sharing a name in here is definitely going to be my second baby's name. But anyways, if you guys are new to my channel, I am a military spouse and I've been doing YouTube for quite some time. You guys wouldn't know because I deleted all my videos a while back. It's midlife crisis. I don't even know. Was it a midlife crisis? I have no idea. I just deleted all my videos. Me and my husband have been together since 2013. And yeah, we are having a little girl. We're really excited. I'm actually in her nursery right now. I know it's not a beautiful background, but we're in the process of painting everything. There's a sheet over all the furniture right now. I know you guys are itching for the name reveal for her. We're actually filming that tonight. I'm not sure when it's gonna go up. I am hoping to get it up soon. I want to make it into a longer video instead of just a 2-minute name reveal video. So I have to get a little creative because I feel like all the creative options have been taken away. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just run through these. So I have names that can be both. I have girl names and I have boy names. I will not be telling you guys our boy name and our girl name. Maybe I'll tell you the boy name if I get too into it today, but I am keeping one boy name for myself. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna tell you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get into it. So I'll start off with names that can be both, like unisex names. I love unisex names, maybe because I have a unisex name. If you guys didn't know, my real name is Cameron. I spell it Cameryn. I just don't go by it. I just have been going by Cammy my whole entire life. I love the name Lake. I think Lake is beautiful. I know it has to grow on you for a while, but I think Lake is beautiful. Something about it I love so much. There's really nothing behind any of these names that I'm sharing you except for our boy name, but everything else is just kind of names that we really like. I don't know, I just love the name Lake. Like I said, I know it's something that definitely has to grow on you. When I told Austin that I wanted to name her Lake, he looked at me kind of weird, and I feel like everyone looks at me weird, but I just think it's unique. I know nobody named Lake. A lot of you guys recommended Lakeland. I'm actually from Florida, and there's a town called Lakeland, like right next to my hometown, so that would be a little weird naming your baby your hometown. So Lakeland is probably not. It's a really pretty name, but it's a little too close to home for me. Another one that I really like is Aiden. You can either spell it with an E at the end or an A. I love Aiden Carter. I think that's so cute. Nothing specifically like why I like it. I just think it kind of flows nice. Now this one definitely had to grow on me. This is a name that my mom really loves. She loves the name Kaysen. An A for a girl or a Y for a boy. I don't know, Kaysen is really cute. What do you guys think about it? I feel like it's a badass name. Like, hey, I'm Kaysen. You know what I mean? Is that weird? I think that's weird. Listen, you will never struggle trying to find a name for your baby, okay? This is something that is a literal forever thing, and I don't know, I feel like you gotta get it. You gotta get it right the first time. Another name that can be both is Blake. Bachelor in Paradise kind of ruined that name for me, but I love the name Blake. Specifically for a girl, I just love Blake. Blake Carter. I don't know, I just love it. And then the last unisex name is Briar. I don't know where I heard this name. I don't know. You know, I kind of really like that. Briar Lynn Carter or something. I don't know. I feel like Carter's a really strong last name. I feel like we're good on last names. Obviously, you can't change your freaking last name. But I feel like things flow with Carter really nice. But yeah, I really think Briar is such a cute name. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know your favorite name below. And if you know her name, please do not spoil it. I know I spoiled it on one of my Instagram lives, so please be nice and keep it to yourself, okay? It was special for you and I. Moving on to girl names. So I'll tell you the order that we had her name. So these were going to be her name. For some reason, I just kind of grew out of it, and you'll find that when you get pregnant, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I love that name, and then switch it a day later. So the first name that we had picked out for her for almost a year was Hazel. I feel like it's kind of becoming popular, the Hazel name. We had that picked out, I want to say about 2 years ago we picked that out and kept it for a year, but I kind of grew out of it. I don't really like that name anymore. Not that I don't like any of these names or I'm against any of these names, it's just kind of names that I grew out of. But I told my mom about Hazel and she kind of said it sounded like an old granny name. It kind of grew on me. Like, people will make opinions about your baby's name, and then you'll just kind of think of that every time you think of her name, and then it just kind of is like, okay, we're not going to name her that, because it just kind of sticks in your head. So that was the deal with Hazel, was every time I said Hazel, I thought of old granny. So we're not naming her Nasal. We're not naming her Hazel. And then I was stuck on Lindley for quite some time. And the reason why is because my mother-in-law recommended the name Tinley. And I was like, I don't know, I don't really love it. Like, I'm not clicking with it. And then I had a dream that night that we were having a girl, and in my dream, I called her Lindley. So that's where I got Lindley, is my dream, which is really, really freaking weird that I thought of that. I think I was thinking of Tinley, and then I just said Lindley in my dream. But immediately when I woke up, I went ahead and wrote it in my notes. So we had Lindley for a couple months, and then I wanted to change it. And this is the name that I still to this day want to name her. If we have another girl, I think this will be her name, and that is Renly. I love the name Renly. I don't know, something about it is just like, that is my child. And you'll realize that, again, once you get pregnant, you're like, yes, that is my baby. Like, Renly, that is my baby. But unfortunately, Austin does not like that name, and I don't know why. I don't know why. We're spelling it with a W and not with a R, and I don't know. I know nobody named Renly. I don't know. I just love that name so much. Like, what do you think? Renly Carter. I just love it. And I really wish Austin would agree, but there's no turning back on her name now, because I've made a bunch of stuff with her name on it. My mom's made a bunch of stuff with her name on it. So there's no going back. I'm kind of sad about it, honestly, because I'm not like in love with her name right now. But it's the only one me and Austin can agree on. Another name that I really like is Hadley. I know one person named Hadley, and I actually did her makeup for prom, I think a year ago. Was it a year ago? I don't know. But every time I think of Hadley, I think of her and not like my baby. So I can't name her Hadley just because I just think of her. Another name that I forgot that we were going to name her. Now this was after we were going to name her Lindley. We were going to name her Riley. And it kind of matches with the boy name, so that's why we kind of liked it. I'll let you guys know the boy name. I don't know, something about it just I love, but I'm not in love with it. You know what I mean? Like, I love Riley, Riley Carter. I just think it flows really nice, but I just am not like set on it. You know what I mean? Another name that I'm iffy about, I probably will never use this name, but I just kind of wrote it down because it was a thought in my head, was Gracelyn. Something about it I like, but I don't like. I don't know. Gracelyn, I don't know. I like it because it has my mom's middle name in there, because her middle name is Lynn. 2 more girl names, one of them being Emberly. Now, a lot of you guys love the name Everly. I just think Everly is so overrated. Like, everyone is naming their baby Everly for some reason, and I just can't get on with it just because it's so overused now. It's a beautiful name, but I just think it's so overused. So I was kind of thinking, I'm like, okay, Everly, I like it, but it's overused. What about Emberly? What do you think? I think it's unique. I don't know. Now, the last name is it's a weird name, but I love weird names, okay? The name Sunson, what do you think? Come on, like, be honest. I think that is such a cute name, Sunson Carter. I don't know. I feel like that could also be a boy or a girl name. Okay, moving on to boy names. I feel like all these names are really special to me because low-key I really wanted a boy, and so did Austin. For years, we've had a boy named picked out, and we could never agree on a girl name. But we've had this name picked out for quite some time. We've had this name picked out for, I want to say, at least 5 or 6 years. Like, the first year we started dating, we picked this name out, and it's just stuck with us. It's never left us, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like this is his name. Like, there's no going back. I love this name, and that's the name Rylan. I just feel like that's mine and Austin's little boy. Is that weird? It's so weird, but that is going to be his name if we have a boy. Moving on with my list, that is little boy's name is Rylan. I have the name Caven written down. I really like that name, but I'm not set on it. I think it's unique. I don't I haven't met anyone named that name. I don't know. Caven Carter. Now that is something. Another one is Bladen. I'm not in love with it, but I do really like that name. If you guys are stuck on boy names, Caven and Bladen I think are super cute. I like Axton and Asher. Those are really, really cute names. One of the girls back home, she named her son Asher, so I feel like I can't take that from her. So Axton is also really, really cute. Now this name, I feel like it's used a lot. Which is Beckham. I think Beckham is such an adorable name. I feel like it's a name that he can grow up with and grow old with, and it will never sound weird. I think Beckham Carter is really, really cute. Okay, so this is a weird name, and that is the name Canon. And it's weird for me because I have like Canon cameras and it's a brand, but I think Canon Carter is so freaking cute, okay? I think that is the cutest name ever, Canon Carter. I know Austin would never agree to that, but I think that's super cute. Another name is Weslin. Nothing about it, just think it's really adorable. Colson is also really cute. I think I have more, I have way more boy names than girl names. Kind of sounds like coleslaw, so maybe not. Okay, so this name I'm saving for last because I love this name. I definitely would switch our boy name and change it to this name, but we're gonna have our daughter. If we have a boy, name him Rylan, and then if we have another boy, this will be his name. I guess I'll just tell you. It's the name Briggs. I think I saw somebody else's YouTube channel and this name was on there and I like stopped. It took my breath away. Am I being dramatic? It literally took my breath away. Briggs. Briggs Carter. That is such a strong name. I love that name. Briggs. Like, hey, I'm Briggs. That's such a strong name and I love it. I mentioned it to Austin a while ago and I know he liked it because he kind of like stopped and looked at me, and that's when I knew like, okay, I just did a thing right here. Like this could be possible. But we're so set on Rylan that changing it would be really weird for us, that it wouldn't feel like our son. I have the name Gunner. I feel like Gunner, I don't know how I feel about it, but I feel like it's cute. Grant is super cute. Grant Carter. I don't know. Brax. Now, I don't know where I heard Brax. I mention it to a lot of people and they say it kind of sounds like Braxton Hicks. So every time I say Brax, I think of that. So that got crossed off. Hudson is really cute. I feel like that's a grandpa name, if I'm being honest, but I don't know. I just love the grandpa vibe to it. Hudson. Honestly, I've never met any old man named Hudson. They're all like Larry or Bob or Phil or Paul. My grandpa's name is Larry. So I wonder like how you can look at a baby and you're like, that's a Larry. You know what I mean? And the last one that I have on here is Lannon. Kind of sounds like linen, but I love Lannon. I don't know. My little cousin's name is Landon. I love Landon. Love that name, but he's my cousin, so that got crossed off really quick. But Lannon is really, really cute. Lannon Carter. Those were all my names. I hope you guys loved the video. I'm like itching to put out the name reveal. I'm super excited for you guys to see her name so that I can start using her name. A lot of you guys already know, and if I tell you the first letter of it, you guys are gonna guess. And I was on live the other day on Instagram and you guys were like, oh, is her name this? And I was like, oh no, I don't really like that name. But it's actually her name. I just kind of had to fake it a little bit. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your favorite name in the comments. And I'm so excited to reveal her name soon. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. And yeah, I love you guys and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.